Hey guys, welcome to this tarot guided meditation on financial success. This is part of a series of meditations that I'm creating that uses the power of the tarot and oracle cards to help you achieve your goals. And this one in particular is focusing on financial success and will help you to tear down some of those blockages that you might have, find some areas of support you didn't know that you had, and basically get you on track to that financial success that you've been looking for. So start getting comfortable and we'll jump right into it. So if you haven't met me yet, I'm Leesa. I am a certified tarot consultant, and my goal with these meditations is to give you something that's short and easy to fit into your day, something you can go back to a few times a week while you are working towards your goals. And my tarot meditations are a little bit different from some of the meditations that you would see out there. They're using card imagery as well as your own subconscious and intuition. So you're going to be keeping your eyes open for much of the meditation. So make sure that you can see the screen as you're getting yourself comfortable and ready to start. And don't forget to hit that like button so that you can come back to this video again. Remember, making changes in our lives works best when we are persistent and we work at it. So hopefully you are comfortable and in a place where you can see the screen easily. If you are ready, let's begin. So I want you to start by closing your eyes and just taking a deep breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then after a brief pause, let it out. So in 3, 2, 1, out 3, 2, 1. In 3, 2, 1, and out 3, 2, 1. And just continue with that breathing pattern. Let your heart rate slow. And I want you to imagine that as your eyes are closed and you are getting relaxed, that you start smelling flowers and you hear bird song and you realize that you are in a garden. And as you open your eyes, you see, yes, you are indeed in a garden. There are flowers and birds, and you see, strangely enough, out in front of you is a hand extending from the clouds. And there is a coin in that hand, and you realize that that coin is symbolizing your financial success. But when you reach out for that coin, the hand floats further away from you and the coin gets a little bit fuzzy to your sight, and you realize that you cannot take the coin until you really have a good understanding of what it means to you. So what does financial success really mean to you? What does it look like every day in your life? How does it feel to you? What memories does it put in your mind? And you're walking through this garden, and the hand is floating before you, and you see that it's heading towards a gate in the distance. And although it's not perfectly clear yet, you do see that the coin is a bit more clear. And you have a better understanding of what success looks like to you. And off in the distance, you see the coin slip through the gate on the other side of the garden. And so you follow it. And as you get to the gate, there is a young girl with a key around her neck, and she is there at the locked gate. And she tells you that she could unlock the gate and she could leave. In fact, it's beautiful outside the garden. But she tells you she's not going to go out there. It is much safer in the garden, and it's certainly much easier to stay where she is. And she asks you, don't you feel the same way? Isn't it just easier to stay here? Think about that. What are you telling yourself that is keeping you in the garden? You can see the hand with the coin disappearing off in the distance. What is keeping you from going through that gate? What is keeping you from chasing success? And once you understand this, the girl looks at you and she nods. She takes the key off from around her neck and she opens the gate for you. And you step through and you leave fear and hesitation behind. And as you walk along, you realize the landscape is beautiful. And all around you are opportunities. Some you knew. Some you haven't even seen yet. And so you can have your eyes open or your eyes closed here, but take a walk through this landscape, smell the fresh air around you, hear the birds and the other wildlife sounds, feel the ground under your feet, and realize that there are things thriving and growing all around you. And the opportunities for you to make it to financial success may come from a number of different sources. And you feel the sun in the sky beaming down on you. And I want you to look at these 4 sun cards. The sun card is a card of resources. It is a card of support. It is a card of success. And I want you to choose one of these 4 cards that is speaking to you most today. And I want you to gaze at that card and imagine what it would be like if you could step through the screen, step into the card, and be within that card and the energy in that card. And I want you in your mind to step forward, close your eyes, and step into the card that you have chosen. And in your mind, open your eyes and look around you while you are inside the card. Look at the characters in the card, the things that are in the card. Feel that support. See those resources all around you. And you realize that you can see more from inside the card than you could see on the face of the card. And you realize that the resources that you have are greater than you initially realized. In fact, there is something that you have missed that is available to you. And look around until you see that thing. What resource have you been missing that is available to you on your path to success? Go to it. Pick that thing up. Take it with you on your journey. And when you open your eyes, you see that there is a person standing in front of you. And once again, I want you to take a look at these 2 cards and choose the one that you feel is speaking to you today. and look at their face and look into their eyes. They have a message for you about how you can reach your goal. Listen carefully. What do they say? What do you need to hear today? And they tell you that they are going to magically transport you out of this landscape and into a place of power where you are going to be able to gain an energy that you need for success. And they ask you to close your eyes and be ready to be transported and be ready to be moved. And when you open your eyes again, you realize that you have been transported to a place of great power. Which one of these three cards holds the energy that you need most right now? And once again, I want you to choose, and I want you to step into that card. Close your eyes as you feel the card enveloping you. And I want you to feel your feet on the ground and feel the wind in the air. Listen to the sounds around you and feel the energy of that place begin to seep into your body and become part of you. And you understand that this energy will help you achieve that goal of financial success. And as you breathe in and out, you realize that your time in this place is close to an end. And you feel the energy dissipate. And when you do, you open your eyes, you find that you are back in that clearing again. And while you are standing there, you see materialize in front of you a table with a large quill and a piece of parchment. And you sit down at the table and you realize that you need to write down a message for yourself. You have something that you need to do to take your next step in this journey to financial success. Pick up the quill, feel it in your hand, see the parchment in front of you, and write down that message for yourself. What does that message say? And as you finish writing that message, you see the words shine on the parchment. And in front of you, you see a door open up. And you know that walking through that door is the same as taking those next steps to success. And on the other side of the door, you see that hand with that coin, and it is very clear now. So you stand up and you walk across the clearing. And as you feel yourself walk through the door, you can feel yourself go through that threshold, and you can feel that success and what success would be like. And as you walk along that path, every step that you take makes that goal of financial success more and more real, and that coin gets closer and closer. And you realize that as you are walking, you are beginning to come up out of the meditation, out of that meditative state. You are ready to re-enter the world. And you take a breath in, and you wiggle your toes, and you think of that coin, and you think of that message. And you take another deep breath in and out, and you flutter your eyes open if they've been closed. And you take another deep breath in and release it. You make a fist and you release that. You flutter your eyes open if they have been closed. Move your head around a bit, shrug a little bit, and know that you are ready to go back out into the world and chase your dreams. And that's it for today's meditation. If this resonated with you, be sure to hit that like button. And if you like this type of video, make sure to subscribe, click the bell, and I'd love to hear from you on what meditation topic you'd like to see next. So leave your suggestion in a comment below. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I'll see you next time.